up, guys? Texasborntrucker here. I know it's been a little while since I've been on YouTube, but how are you guys? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Well, about as good as I can. Had some stuff going on, family stuff. Been on home time. Had some other stuff happen. Found out today that my dad was in a wreck on a motorcycle. He got hit by a lady that wasn't paying attention and didn't see him coming down the road and turned right in front of him. Yeah. Because of him, I kind of grew up around like dirt bikes and ATVs and four-wheelers and ATVs and side-by-sides. So I kind of have like a background around dirt bikes and stuff like that. And we also like to do stupid stuff like ride those dirt bikes on public roadways. But yeah, he's okay. He survived. He's gonna be fine. But he was pretty badly injured. He had 2 discs in his back, and he had to have knee surgery because I'm not exactly sure what happened, but something in his knee was all messed up. But he'll be okay. He's actually supposed to go home tomorrow, so yep. But yeah, I was also on home time and stuff like that. And just life, basically, life. But anyway, back to the video. Well, the theme of the video, I guess. I've noticed that I've come across a lot of experienced drivers that don't know everyday basic jobs of a truck driver. And I have an example. I have a lot of examples, but I'm only gonna use one. I was at our company's plant, parked in a line of trailers, and I've seen plenty of other truck drivers parking there, where you don't get in trouble because it's a place for bobtails to park and for loaded trailers with tractors to park. And so I knew I wasn't like not allowed to park there or anything, but that really is neither here nor there to the story. But anyway, I was parked there, got there, finished, caught up my trip sheet, did what I was there to do in the first place, ate, watched YouTube for like half an hour, went to bed. Laying in bed, I remember it was 2:30 because I remember I heard a noise, woke up, my little reading light was on, and my phone was playing YouTube videos. Because I had fallen asleep watching the YouTube videos, and they were playing loud over my truck speakers, and I woke up in a daze, and I was like, oh, what? And I was like, oh. So I turned off the YouTube video, locked my phone, turned that off, laid it back down and closed my eyes. About 45 seconds later, the noise that originally woke me up happened again, and it was someone knocking on my truck. And I was like, who's knocking on my truck? Am I in someone's way or something? Like, do they need me to move? So I got up, threw my shirt on, threw my pants on, so I was half presentable in case it was someone that worked for Polly. But it was 2:30 in the morning, so I wasn't too concerned about it being that, other than like a warehouse worker or something. And I got up there, got in the seat, looked out my window. There's a guy standing out there. I rolled my window down, and it was a fellow driver. And for context, to work where I work, you have to have a minimum of a year of experience. Not that that says much, because a year's not a huge amount, but I mean, you learn a lot in a year in trucking because you have no choice. It's that or you fail. And so like my expectation for a one-year truck driver is you know how to do your weights, you know how to pre-trip the truck, you know how a load should look, you know how your trailer should look, what should be working, damage, stuff like that, you know, stuff that you deal with every day. And for me, I learned a lot of that within my first and second year, but majority of it first year. And maybe it's just me, but the reason that guy knocked on my door, I feel like should definitely be learned in your first year, because it involves the legality of your driving. And so here's why he knocked on my door. Rolled my window down, saw there was a guy out there. I was like, "What's up, man?" You know, I'm still half asleep because I woke up like 45 seconds prior to me getting in the seat. So I'm like, imagine me saying all this but tired and not all there. I was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry if I woke you, but do you know how to slide your fifth wheel?" And I was like, you know, again, half asleep, sitting in my truck. I was like, "Yeah, man, you just press the button on your dash, the fifth wheel slide button, and it brings the pins in so you can slide the fifth wheel. Lock your trailer brake so that the trailer doesn't move with you. But yeah, that's how you do it." And he was like, "Well, I tried that and it's not working." And I was like, "What do you mean it's not working?" And he goes, "Well, I locked my trailer brakes, pressed in the fifth wheel slide button, and the pins didn't go in." I'm like, "Is your trailer loaded?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to leave with the trailer, but my weights aren't right, and so I need to try to get my weights right." I was like, "How much does your load weigh?" He said, I can't remember what he said, but I think he said like 78.5 or something, like 78 something. And I was like, "Well, when your trailer has a load on it and it's heavy, it's a real pain in the ass to move your fifth wheel. It's not impossible, but it's a pain in the ass because the channels that those pins slide in and out of are already so tight that when you add weight to it, it makes it near impossible for you to move those pins in and out. So it kind of sucks. But my best advice to you is take your truck, go back somewhere and park that trailer, unhook, find an empty trailer, and move your fifth wheel that way. Just hook up to the trailer. Don't put your landing gear or anything up, and move the fifth wheel where it needs to be." And my advice to you, if you're gonna do that, put your fifth wheel all the way forward and leave it there, because 9 times out of 10, your fifth wheel is gonna have to be all the way forward. And I find that to be true because every load that I've taken, even my heaviest 79.5 load, I can make it work just fine with my fifth wheel all the way forward. Now it depends on how they load the trailer, but every time I've encountered it, I've never had to move it, ever. But with that being said, I still know how to do it and what to do in that bind. I know how to fix the problem. And so this guy has definitely been driving longer than me, because he was wearing his company ID that they give us, and it has our driver number on it, and mine is 53308. His was 27.5 something, and so he's been here a while. Like old Snapper, when he first worked here, I think he said his employee number was 27 something 27 something. I can't remember what it was, but I know it was 27, maybe. I'll have to ask him and see what it is, because he worked here like in 2015, and when he came back, they just gave him, because he was a rehire, they gave him his same employee number. So it's the same as it was then. I'll have to ask him what it is, but all I know was that guy's employee number was smaller than Snapper's is. So that guy's been here a while. And I don't know, man. I just feel like that's something you should know in the first year. Like, I feel like that, I'm sure some people get lucky and they don't have to deal with it, but when they do, they're that guy and have to ask somebody. And I wasn't a jerk about it. If someone asked me for help and I can help him, I'm gonna help him. I was not happy that he woke me up, but I didn't let him know that. But as is life. Anyway, that's just one example that I have among many other examples that I could put out there, but then this would be like a 5-hour long video, and I'm not editing a 5-hour long video. Not right now. Maybe further down the line, as my videos get better, I'll discuss it with myself, but that's not happening right now. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of drivers that don't have to deal with fifth wheel and never have had to deal with the fifth wheel. But if you did, I definitely feel like that's something that would happen in the first year, like with what happened with me. I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments, because I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm completely in the wrong. Maybe I'm just in how I feel about it. But at the end of the day, it's my opinion. If you agree with me, you agree with me. If you don't, you don't. If you feel like hating on me for it, the comments are down there. Go put your hate down there. I don't care. But again, my opinion. I feel like in your first year, by your first year, you should know how to do that. And again, yes, stated it twice, and I'm going to state it again. Some people get lucky and don't have to. But, yeah. I was just kind of dumbfounded by him asking me that, because in my mind, that shouldn't be a question. But, I don't know, just me. Also, if y'all are interested, I have excuse me. If y'all don't know what Reddit is, it's a massive platform on the internet that has communities called subreddits. I have started a Texasborntrucker subreddit. I've only posted one thing there so far, but I want to see if people are actually gonna go over there and join it before I start posting a lot. So I'll post things here and there, but it's not gonna be very much right now. I also have a Zello channel. And if you don't know what Zello is, it's an online platform that's basically a walkie-talkie, sort of. You go on there. I have a Texasborntrucker Zello channel. You go on there, join it, and you can talk like you're talking on a walkie-talkie. You hold the button down, talk, say what you need to say, let go, then someone responds. If anybody's interested in joining that, I'm posting links to both of those down below. But yeah. That's about all I have for you on this one. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys around. Maybe I'll see you in the subreddit, Texasborntrucker subreddit, or rather r/Texasborntrucker. Either way, I'll see you guys around. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Later!